拔筋、立式、前压。In this tape, we're going to show the stretching first. The stretching, there's three different ways of stretching. The first one is standing. The second one with the leg supporting on something higher. Then the third one is really sit down. So in this stretching, is the most important is stretching the back side of the muscle and all the way to the hip and to the leg. Because this stretching will stretch out the torso on the back and loosen up the body immediately. Alright, so when you stretch, the hand hold behind your ankle area, and the head try to touch the leg. Like this one still have a distance, so you should push more. Okay? When you push more, the more you push it, the better it will be. Until one day you can stretch it. She did it very good over here. So this case will be a very nice stretch. You usually stay there for about a minute or so. And after that, relax and do it again and do it again. Usually take about 3 times. So it won't take too long. The whole muscle will be conditioned. 侧压。This becomes the second position. In the second position, once you stretch forward, you start stretch the sideway of your back muscles on this area. So this area, when you stretch it, then you find out everything is twisted. It will help you to condition the ligament and the tendons on the joints area on the sides. So it's good for this stretching. After you finish this side, then you get up, you go to the other side. Each side you need about 3 times. And each time probably 1 minute is good. Sometimes beginners, usually I would say probably 30 seconds, that's a lot already. Okay, but when you stretch it, slowly, gradually, don't push too hard. If you push too hard at the beginning, you can easily injure yourself. You know, but muscle and tendons like a rubber band. You slowly stretch it, you can stretch very far. You stretch too fast, the rubber band will break. 拉前筋。Okay, in this stretching you can see you are stretching the front side of the chest. Okay, at the same time you can see stretch the front side of your thigh on the right leg. Okay, this training is not only for stretching the front side, also train your balance. A lot of people train the balance with eyes closed, stay there for a couple of minutes. 拉侧筋。Good, good. Go to the forehead. Yeah. This one is very difficult to train. Train your balance, also train stretch the side of your leg muscles. Okay? 臀部。Okay. Good. So this is a stretch. You can see the stretching focuses on one leg, on the back side of the muscles. If you can, both hands touch the toes. Yes. In this case, you can see you stretch this side as well. At the same time, stretch the back. This one is very important, especially for long feet style. You need this stretching a lot because this kind of kick used a lot. Okay. So usually, again, you can stay there for about a minute or so, until you feel good, and then go to the other side. Both sides have to keep stretching. And in this case, allow the muscle to relax, and again, stretch again and relax again. 腹部。Good. This stretch is very similar from last one. But the difference is now you can see the front foot is really flat. When it's flat, you can see emphasize on this part a lot. At the same time, everything else exactly the same, only this part. Because it's very important in the long feet style, But when you kick the foot, a lot of times they use a flat, this place. And also, you try to bend in this as much as you can. So in this case, you can stretch the entire ankle area, especially the side area of the ligaments and tendons. Again, you should stay there for a minute if you can. Otherwise, 30 seconds and change the other side and come back. Repeat it for a few times.
倒挺身。
Good. This stretching is important to open the front side, especially stretch the front side of the muscles. Because when this side muscle be stretched, when you punch or whatever, it won't cause a cramping on front side. A lot of people don't understand it. They always stretch on the back side, they ignore the front side. So this side was sometimes we call the backwards push up. So when you do that like that, you can going down, and then going up again, and going down again, and going up again. Usually you can practice about 10 times started and until 20 times, 30 times. So this will help you open up everything. Of course, you got to be careful because these joints can get injured if you are beginners. You have to be careful for that. Okay, thank you. Get down.
拔筋，立式垫脚。前压，
Okay. Again, if you have something to support your leg, it'll be easier for you to stretch it like this way. Alright, other than standing or sitting down. The first one you can see how you stretch it. The same thing, you try to stretch the back muscle and the back side of your leg. So when you stretch this one, usually again you stay there for a minute or so. Then if you are very, very good, what you should do is like ACL, what you do is you can hands balance it and then hold this hand up all the way to the top of your head. So this one stretching is considered to very, very good for this kind of stretching already. But other than that, like what they are doing is very typical and very nice. Okay, and start stretching for about a minute or so, then change the leg and come back again, stretch again. You have to allow the leg to relax a little bit and come back, stretch again. Otherwise the leg will get injured easily. Okay, thank you.
外侧压。
Yeah, this one is a sideways stretch. As you can see now, I'm stretching the internal sides of a muscle on the leg area. So the front, the foot try to be as flat as possible, if you can do it. Okay, and the body try to bow and try to touch the leg as well. So this one stretch it to sideways. A lot of time in the long fields they kick sideways for this one. Alright, you can change the other way, this way. The hands on sideways. So this one, you can easily go this way. So in this case, you also stretch this side as well. Okay. Again, you should change it from side to side. Each side probably stay there for a minute or so, and then change the other leg, and then repeat for a couple times. Okay.
内侧压。
Okay, this is called internal stretch for external muscles on the leg. So this one again is stretching this side. So it's very important for you for this one as well. So because there are only 4 big muscles, the front, the back, and these 2 sides. So that's the reason there are only 4 basic stretching when you put the leg up here. So this is the number 3. What you do is stretching this side, as you can see. Okay, and the head try to touch the leg as much as you can. And squeeze it, and if you still don't like it, push it. No, I'm joking. Thank you.
"后压。
Okay, that will be the last muscles we stretch. Is the front side. So again, if you can stretch very good, push your head back as far as you can. And the same thing, the leg try to push up. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, from here you can see you stretch the front side and also the thigh as well. Okay, all this one concludes if you can stretch these 4 big muscles and use some stands in front of you. Thank you.
拔筋，坐式，前压并脚，
Good. When you sit down, everywhere you can sit down. So it's very easy for you to sit down and stretch. When you stretch, of course, you want to stretch as far as you can. But slowly, you can stretch it. Beginning always at gentle. And gradually, you can push further and further. Of course, the final goal, you want to see the head touch the leg. Like this one, sometimes you can have someone to help you. Gently push it, but don't push too hard. Gently push it. Slowly push it, and you can see. Slowly, then they develop. That's a stretching. So usually it takes about 6 months. Then you can stretch very nicely for this one. Okay. And get up. Okay, that's good.
前压分脚，
Okay, good. Now, if you can, hand open. Good. So this kind of stretching is also another full stretching, but you can see now you focus the internal side of the muscles now. So now you stretch it, it takes this not easy for you if you're beginners. You take your time, slowly you can stretch it. Okay.
单腿侧压，
Okay, the head try to get down as much as you can. Okay, again this is a sideways stretch, but now what you do, you focus on one leg. Okay, now there's another option, you can stretch this one. Yeah. So this is also another option commonly used for stretching. Not only that, this one also stretch the sideway of your torso area. So this is also very good for stretching. But again, you should take time, should not stretch it right away like this position because it can cause you injury.
双腿侧压，
Okay, so again you can see this is a hard one. You turn to the side, but both feet is a split. So one leg you stretch on the back side of your leg, the other way stretch your front side. Okay, if you cannot do low, it's fine. Like that, use both hands to support it. Like Mike did, you use both hands to support it. Slowly you stretch it, slowly you stretch it until you can get very good. Then go down all the way down until what you can see. Water and see Asia, they can do this one, but this one, it takes time to stretch it.
侧身压，
Okay, now you can see this is a single leg stretch. Actually, eventually what you see, you are stretching both legs. This leg, right leg, you can see they are stretching on this side, outside of the muscles. At the same time, this one you can see left leg they stretch inside of the internal muscle areas. So this stretch, take it gentle. Again, like a mic, start with slow first. Then that's beginning like that is good. And slowly get lower and get lower and get lower until you can go all the way down. Like a Kathy, like a Gabriel, like this, they can stretch it very nicely. Okay, so that'll be sideways stretch.
压侧腿筋，
Okay, now you can see this one, the emphasis on the right hand side, this one is special focus on this side. It's different from the other way. The other way you focus on this side of the muscles. But now this side, you take it easy. The first thing you focus on this side. So with the leg this way, you can see this part open up, is special for this part of the joint. Okay, so it's also important for this stretching.
侧前压。
Okay, now you can see is the both leg is stretched sideways. And also inside, you push out. You see the elbow, you push the leg out. The same time, the body bow forward. So you can see. Usually, again, you can help someone to help you. Push this down and use the leg to push both sides and gently push it. Okay. Don't hold your breath. Relax. Don't hold your breath. Relax. Hey, that's it. See, you get much better now. See? Yeah, so a lot of times you see, the way you do is because sometimes your muscles too tense, they start holding the breath. When you're holding the breath, eventually it forbids you to get further. Okay? So watch the breathing and allow you to relax.
拉胸筋。
Okay. Now you can see this stretch is very, very difficult. Especially those people, you never use this one, just be careful. Okay. You stretch it, this is a very typical, that's a standard, the way to do it. The heads almost touch the floor. This is only a beginning to try. When you try like this, slowly, it can open up the more on front side of the muscle. Then you can stretch it better. But get down. Okay, good. After that, relax for a little bit. Get down and deep breathing for a few times, and then come back again. Good. Going down again. Yeah. So for this kind of repeating exercise, slowly you open the front side. But remember, don't push too hard. Slowly and gradually. Okay. Thank you.